Hey guys, Michael B. the Game Genie here, and this is part 2 of my epic September update to my NES Complete Collection Chronicles.
Now you're playing with power.
So guys, in part 1, as you've all seen, I hit the 500 game plateau for my NES Complete Collection. I have so many more games to show you, so let's get started. First one is Little League Baseball by SNK. I love baseball games on the Nintendo. I don't know why, they're so simple and fun, really enjoyable to play. Greg Norman's Golf Power. They can make a John Daly game too, John Daly's Drunk Golf. Hey, late 80s, early 90s, it's relevant.
Welcome back to Ozarks Fox in the Morning. We are on location in Branson at John Daly's Murder Rock Golf Course. And guess who I'm joined with by? None other than the man, the myth, the legend himself.
This is a fun game to add to the collection. Another baseball game. Bases Loaded 4. I didn't even know they made 4 of them. Mickey's Safari in Letterland. So weird to see a Disney game on the NES not made by Capcom. Overlord. I've got a feeling the cover may be much cooler than the game itself. I wish it wasn't so beat up. I'm going to try to clean it up, but I don't know if I can. But so excited to finally have Home Alone in my collection. Surprisingly, not an easy game to find. I've only come across it once in the last couple of years collecting. So maybe it's easier to find than I think it is, and I just haven't had the right amount of luck. But anyways, finally have a copy of Home Alone in my collection. I watched this movie recently too. Funny stuff. I forgot how funny it was. Ultimate Air Combat. And guess what? Another Game Exchange sticker. Game Exchange! Battle Chess. It's chess where you battle, I guess. Thunder and Lightning. This is actually a pretty cool looking game. Can't wait to try this out. King's Quest V. Never played a King's Quest game before, so we'll see if this is any good. Cyberball. Seems to be some kind of futuristic robotic sports game. We'll see. Eliminator Boat Duel, or Eliminator Boat Duel, however you want to pronounce it, I guess. Or spell it. Flying Dragon, The Secret Scroll. That just sounds like fun. Capcom's Gold Medal Challenge 92. Hopefully this is fun, we'll see. Golf Grand Slam. And guess what, guys? It's made by Atlas. There it is on the golf ball. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. Atlas. I've been looking for this game for a long time, and funny thing is, I'm actually watching through the movies right now, so perfect timing. Star Trek 25th Anniversary. I've watched a couple of videos on this. I don't know if this is the game for me, but I'll play it anyways. I like Star Trek. Movies. I wasn't a huge Trekkie like the show or anything like that, but really enjoyed the Star Trek movies. Puss in Boots! I don't know what kind of game this is, but I'm excited to try it out. And fun fact about me, whenever one of my friends gets a cat, I always convince him to call him Boots for some reason. I don't know why. I just like the way it sounds. Boots. Puss in Boots. Raid 2020. Another funny story. Actually, I posted this to my Facebook page when I originally got it, and this guy I know that I used to be in university with, Ralph, he actually used to be a seller at the flea market here years and years ago, and I remember seeing him down there. He posted it on my Facebook page. He was like, I miss the days when I used to have over 100 copies of Raid 2020. Anyways, now I have 1 copy. Raid 2020. Palamedes. I've got a strong feeling I won't be spending a lot of time playing Palamedes. High Speed by Tradewest. According to the packaging, it's the world's #1 pinball game. I've heard that that might be Devil's Crush, if you're talking about a system pinball game, but we'll see. High Speed. Ferrari's Grand Prix Challenge. It's made by Acclaim. Most people who watch this channel know how I feel about Acclaim. Hey, now we're talking fun. Mappy Land. So excited to finally have a copy of Mappy Land. It's such a fun game. Is it a great game? I don't know if you call it a great game, but it's a lot of fun. Mappy Land. So excited to have this game. This marks my very first Hudson Softbox NES game, Mendel's Palace. I don't know a lot about it, but I'm a huge Hudson Soft fan, so hopefully it's really good. And last but not least, probably my biggest accomplishment since I've started collecting games again. Now I'll give you a little feedback for the people who don't know. When I decided that I was going to collect games again, I went up to my parents, and I was lucky enough. I have great parents who kept all my stuff in storage for me, because I kept all my stuff. I kept all my games, all my boxes, unfortunately after the NES era. So I got all my Super Nintendo, my system boxes, and I had all my games, or at least I thought. What had happened was my father gave away basically half my games to some other neighborhood kids. So it was very important to me that I didn't know if I'd be able to collect a full NES collection back then. I'm getting there now. But I wanted to make sure at least I had the games I had as a kid back. Only problem was I had a uncommon, rare-ish type game in that lot. When I was 11 years old, I think I might have been 10 actually, I asked for Tetris for Christmas. I wanted to get Tetris. Of course, assuming that it was going to be the regular Nintendo Tetris. I was very disappointed Christmas morning when I woke up, and I actually found the Tengen copy of Tetris in my Christmas stocking. So anyways, I thought my mom had cheaped out, but as it turns out, it's in fact the better version of Tetris. It's a much funner game, and we played the heck out of it as kids, and actually it's one of the reasons I didn't get to play as much Nintendo as I wanted when I was a kid, because I'd come home, I'd play Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario Bros. 3, my beloved Mega Man 2, and then all of a sudden my mom would kick me off the Nintendo so she could play Tetris. We played the heck out of it. And of course, it was very, very difficult for me to find another copy of Tengen Tetris. In fact, I haven't been able to find one to buy. But I did find a really nice guy by the name of Bill, who actually works at one of the video game stores I go to, Netherworld Collectibles. And he had a copy of Tengen Tetris. He was desperately looking for a copy of Battletoads. I had an extra copy of Battletoads. So we talked a bit, and we traded a few games, and he was kind enough to finally replace for me my copy of Tengen Tetris. I finally have it back in my collection. It's been so long, and I've just had so much fun playing it again. So happy to finally have Tengen Tetris back. So guys, for those of you that have been following along, that's 24 more NES games added to my collection. Last time I hit the magic number of 500, that means I currently sit at 524 NES games. But as you know, there's more. And I'll show you in the very next episode of my complete NES collection, which will finally catch me up to date, I promise. Sorry guys for hanging on, but there's just so many games. Anyways, this is Michael B. the Game Genie, and I'll talk to you next time.